Hey man, thanks for checking out Billy the Kid Adventures. Today's video, I'll be sharing my pilgrimage to Jim Morrison's gravesite at Père Lachaise Cemetery in Paris, marking 50 years since his passing. Growing up in Cleveland, I heard the Doors on the radio all the time, and my older sister played their 1970 Best Hits album, 13, constantly, forever ingraining their songs into my conscience. And coincidentally, in 1970, the Doors did 3 sold-out shows at Cleveland's Old Allen Theater, the only city where the band played more than a couple of gigs that year besides New York City. Following his much-publicized obscenity trial and acquittal in 1970, Jim moved to Paris in 1971 to escape his rock and roll lifestyle and associated addictions. Sadly, he could not shake his demons, and while living with his girlfriend at 17 Rue Beautreuil, Jim passed away from what was officially listed as heart failure.
The death of another rock musician was disclosed today. Jim Morrison, 27 years old, lead singer of The Doors. His manager said Morrison died 6 days ago in Paris, either of a heart attack or pneumonia, but the death was kept secret to avoid a sensation. He was buried in Paris in the same cemetery where Balzac and other French immortals lie.
Here's another view of Jim's apartment building. He lived on the 3rd floor, and if you go by the building today, there is no plaque or other reminder he ever lived and passed away there. The main thing I wanted to see when I visited Paris was the gravesite of Jim Morrison. It's been 50 years since Jim passed away in 1971. Here's his gravesite at the Père Lachaise Cemetery in Paris. Rest in peace, Jim. Here's a look at the outside gates of the Père Lachaise Cemetery. And here's a close-up of Jim's grave. They had to put up a fence around it to better maintain the gravesite. Thanks again for checking out Billy the Kid Adventures. For more adventures, check out my video featuring some cool London rock and roll sites, along with my graphic novel, Hey You Punks, about growing up on Cleveland's gritty near west side. Links are below.